Welcome back to Standards on the Rock. Today's message is one every stander eventually has to face, one I had to face. The call to true forgiveness and the humility and courage it takes to acknowledge that the fall of a marriage is almost never one-sided. Yes, your spouse may have walked out, your spouse may have betrayed you, they may have even broken covenant. But even with all of that, most of us can look back and see places where we contributed to the cracks in the foundation. Jesus says something that confronts all of us. If you do not forgive others their trespasses, your Father will not forgive yours. Not because God is harsh, but because forgiveness is the doorway to healing. Forgiveness is not pretending it did not hurt. Forgiveness is not excusing what they did, and forgiveness is not saying it was okay. Forgiveness is releasing the debt so you can be free. And here's the part that many standers struggle with. You cannot fully forgive your spouse until you've acknowledged your own part in the fall. Not the betrayal, not the abandonment, not the infidelity, but the places where you contributed to the erosion. The unhealed wounds you carried, the reactions you did not control, the words you shouldn't have said, the emotional shutdowns, the pride, the fear, the places where you didn't show up the way God called you to. This isn't about blame, it's about truth. And truth is what sets you free. There is a balance here. You do not take responsibility for their sin. You do not take responsibility for their choices. And you do not take responsibility for their betrayal. But you do take responsibility for your contribution to the marriage's weaknesses. Because healing requires honesty. Restoration requires humility, and forgiveness requires a heart that says, Lord, show me me. Not to shame you, but to shape you. Forgiveness is not about your spouse. Forgiveness is about your relationship with God. Unforgiveness blocks clarity, healing, restoration, and spiritual authority. And God knows that if He restores your marriage without restoring your heart, the same patterns will repeat. The same wounds will reopen, and the same cycles will return. Forgiveness is God's way of preparing you for the marriage that you're praying for. Take a moment and repeat this with me. Lord, I forgive my spouse for every wound, every betrayal, every abandonment, every word, and every action that broke my heart. Lord, I also acknowledge my part. Show me where I contributed to the fall. Heal what is broken in me. Remove pride, fear, anger, insecurity, and anything that keeps me from loving like you. I release the debt. I release the pain. I release the past. And I ask you to forgive me as I forgive them. Stander, forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is not surrender. Forgiveness is not letting them off the hook. But forgiveness is what is necessary for you to move forward. Forgiveness is obedience. Forgiveness is you walking in the spiritual authority given to you by Christ Jesus. Here's the part that you might not understand. Once you forgive, you will find peace that surpasses all understanding. And I am in that place now, where I feel peace on a daily basis. When you stand in forgiveness, you stand in that place where God can finally begin to rebuild. Keep standing, keep forgiving, keep letting God refine your heart. Remember, your story is not over. It is being rewritten through grace. Take a moment to drop in the comments the part of this teaching that resonates most with you. Until the next time, like, subscribe, and share. Keep standing on the rock.